Hello, this isn't very bright. I got terrible lighting. I just finished a medium reading and I wanted to do a little, am I paused? I wanted to do a small video. It's storming outside. It just started, so we'll see how far we get. I wanted to do just a small video to remind everybody how medium readings work for me. So as well as reading tarot, I talk to dead people. I talk to energies that other people just can't perceive. That's all. When you come on with me to do a medium reading, what happens is I'm going to only ask you where the person is in your family tree. So I don't want you to tell me names. I don't want you to tell me what they did for a living or what they look like. I don't want to see rings. I don't want to, I don't want to see pictures. All we do when I do a medium reading for you is I ask, where are they in your family tree? And then I kind of go up the line and it's like I knock on the door. So at that point, so that I want you to make sure that you know I've got your family member when we do medium readings. And so what happens is I'm going to then start to feed you all kinds of little stories. They show me pictures, they give me physical stuff that will happen or has happened in their life. They'll give me words, they whisper in my ear. Today I got goosebumps in the medium reading that I was doing today. So that was fun. And so only after the client, only after you feel like this is the person. Sometimes they'll give me their name. Sometimes they'll just give me letters. Sometimes they give me all kinds of different weird little things. And what we're doing is we're trying to connect all the dots so that those dots equal the person that you were looking for. So before we even start talking about the questions that you might have had or might have for the person who's passed over, I want to make sure that you feel like it's them. I am never going to be that medium who you sit down and I start to go, okay, they're here and they say this and they say this. That doesn't please me. I'm going to let you know, was this their name and how was the relationship? The other thing that sometimes happens for me is I will take on their manner of speaking. I will use words and phrases and ideas that would have been theirs. Often my mannerisms will change, even though when I talk I'm all hands. Often my mannerisms will change because I'm channeling the person. So although I don't let them step all the way in and take over, I'm still here. I still will feel them. Sometimes I'll either see them, like standing off to the side, or it's like they're in. Today the person that I channeled was like in my head, like giving me all the things. So anyway, so after we get to the spot where, like, we spend that bit of time where me telling you, did they do this? Did they look like this? Did they feel like this? Was this a smell associated with them? All that stuff. After we get to that point of time and you go, okay, that's them, then we move on to the second bit of a medium reading where you get to ask questions. So, or you get to, sometimes in a lot of that first bit, we're going to answer what some of the questions that you had. So the second bit of a medium reading is you basically asking questions in a similar way to how I have the tarot set up, where you're not really going to give me details. You're not going to give me backstory on your question. You're not going to give me, details. It's my job to give you details. So the homework before we have a medium reading is I always give you some homework, and people hate that word, but the homework really is just to write a letter to the person or the spirit, the energy that you are looking to connect with, and write down in that letter whatever the heck you want. If there are certain things that you want to talk about, there's certain things that you want to connect about, or certain things that you want me to make sure she talks about the purple feather. Like that kind of stuff can happen. And so whenever I book a medium reading, I want it to be an hour long, and usually we'll use the whole hour, but it doesn't take that long to get there. I like knowing that like a half hour is not long enough. I will be concerned about not having enough time, and that makes Lori kind of step in, where we want your loved one to be front and center with it, right? So I just wanted to get on and make this video super quick because it's raining so hard. Can you hear that? Woo! I wanted to, I just finished doing a medium reading and it was really, really great. And so I wanted to get on and just kind of like give you guys a little heads up about the process of how a medium reading works. When you're doing the family tree thing, I'm looking for the most direct line from you to whoever it is that you're looking for. So just like looking at a family tree, you'd be like, so here's me, and here's my mom, and here's her mom, and that's who I want to talk to. Or it would be something like, so me, my mom, my grandmother, and her eldest son, because I want to talk to my uncle, right? So that's how you would kind of draw me your family tree. Me, dad, da-da-da-da-da. So for those of you who don't want to talk to somebody who's related, or you've got somebody who isn't blood related, you would say me and my adopted father, mother, me and my, you would describe it to me if they weren't in your family tree. So I've had people who are like, my best friend from whatever, my closest friend from this time in my life, or it can be pretty vague. My closest friend who passed away, and you don't even need to give me details, right? Like I was going to say last year, but I don't even need that detail. So anyway, that's how medium readings work with me when you sit with me. And I just wanted to do kind of a quick hello heads up to let you know that that's how it works, just because I feel like I haven't explained the process in a while on this page. And I just did a medium reading, and we had a little bit of a challenge trying to figure out how we were connecting the dots here. So it wasn't that we were coming from like grandma to come down. I want to come from you. You are the source. You are the center. How is that person related up here? Like how, if you were to draw a line from you to the person that you're looking for, what does that line look like?